We're so happy to have all of you here. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us here at our Crosstown campus. My name's Yvette Segura. I'm the general manager for USAA in Tampa. And it's an honor for me to welcome all of you to our newest campus here in Crosstown. Yay! Yay! Thank you. Crosstown has been over 2 years in the making, and it's the result of USAA's tremendous growth and the recent growth that we're so proud of. And we've achieved that growth by delivering on our mission to serve the financial needs of our members and the military community. Our growth is already impacting the community in a positive way. This is a really huge credit to our team and the Tampa potential that we're able to expand here. We're really proud to be a part of an emerging community and one that is so ripe with talent and opportunity. So since the Crosstown expansion was announced in November of 2013, we have already created over 400 Tampa area new jobs. So we're really excited about that, and we're so proud to be able to say that. It's our hope that Crosstown can help us continue to attract the best and the brightest to start their careers here with us at Crosstown and at USAA. We're thrilled with what's to come at Crosstown, and we plan to remain a company that the local community can be proud to have. So to open this gathering, we have Air Force Technical Sergeant retired Sonia Bryson with us today to sing our national anthem. All veterans are allowed to salute the flag or place their hand over their heart as they see fit. Sonia?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Sonia. That was just beautiful. Before we continue, I would like to recognize our distinguished guests who have joined us here to help us celebrate an important day for the city of Tampa, the state of Florida, and certainly for us here at USAA. The Honorable Rick Scott, Governor of the state of Florida. The Honorable Carlos Lopez Cantera, Lieutenant Governor of the state of Florida. The Honorable Bob Buckhorn, Mayor of the City of Tampa. Brigadier General retired Tom Droughty. Brigadier General retired Chip Deal. Please join me in another big round of applause for all of our guests. So with that, I'd like to introduce our next speaker. He is a staunch supporter of our military community and has served our country in the United States Navy. Please join me in welcoming back to Crosstown, Governor Rick Scott.
Well, first off, it's great to be here. Congratulations on this beautiful building. I'm jealous about your cafeteria. It's really nice, and your workout facility is really nice. And this is just you have a wonderful company to work with, and a wonderful group of people. So first off, congratulations to have the opportunity to work in a place like this. It all happens only in Florida, of course. It never happens anyplace else in the country. It's only in Florida. The mayor would say it only happens in Tampa, but I'm okay if it's just in the state. So first off, Sonia, congratulations. I wish I could sing. My mother told me not to, and she was right. Moms are always right. Stuart, thank you for what a great company you run, and thank you for your commitment to Florida. And we're very, very appreciative. Every job's important to our state. Thank you very much. And Yvette, thank you for what you're doing. We love the 400 jobs. Now we want all the jobs. Corporate offices are nice. Just an idea. I let Stuart know that Florida has beaten Texas in job creation for 8 months in a row. And it's all because of USAA. So I call the governor of Texas, Rick Perry, and I tell him once a month we beat him in job creation. He does remind me he's no longer the governor. And it never happened while he was governor, he said. But your lieutenant governor has been a great partner. Carlos Lopez-Quintero has been your lieutenant governor for 2 years and has done a great job working on job creation. He's got a wonderful family, 2 wonderful daughters, a little bit younger than mine, and does a great job. So Carlos, thank you for your hard work. The mayor does a great job. This community has done an unbelievable job. We got elected right about the first time. The mayor got elected just a few months after me, and the job creation in Tampa has just been outstanding. We've done trips together, calling on companies, and it's created a lot of jobs. And this is a very vibrant community. I was up in New York City meeting with a lot of financial service companies, and every one of them that had business in Tampa said people want to be here. And the reason they like Tampa is Tampa's a melting pot. They said everybody's welcome in Tampa. There's somebody like you in Tampa, and people like being here, and that's why the growth is here. I want to recognize USAA. It's just a great company. 400 jobs, I like that. If you ran on a jobs platform, which I did twice, you'd like anybody that adds jobs. 2,800 jobs in Florida, right here in Tampa. I guess more probably outside, but just in Tampa, I think it's 2,800. It's fun to celebrate openings. I want to do them every day, announce jobs every day, corporate moves every day. When I got elected, my job was, part of it was to make this the most military-friendly state in the nation. And part of that is great companies. I don't know if you could find a company more military-friendly than USAA. All the things they do for our veterans and all the things they do for active military members. So thank you very much for what you do. We have 1.5 million veterans in our state, but what you do to help them get jobs. Last time I was here, we saw, I think, the class that was doing combat to claims, and I think they were close to graduating, right, at that time. It's a 2-month program, and it's a great program. It helps us. So if you see the bus, this is teaching us how to brag better than Texas. It's one of the things we need to learn how to do in Florida, and it's, if you look on the back, 1 million jobs, 1,011,000 jobs in less than 5 years. So. If you think about, every family cares about a job. We have a State of the State address like the State of the Union, and I gave my address yesterday, and I said, if you think about it, if you want to help the weakest, the poorest, the most disadvantaged in our state do better and live their dreams, get them a job. Everybody wants a job. I've never met one person that didn't want a job. I talked to high school students, college students, and every one of them, when they finished, they said they want to get to work. They want to be independent, and they want to work at great companies like USAA. We wouldn't have the 1 million jobs if it wasn't for companies like USAA. So I want to thank everybody that's in business here on top of USAA. But we're heading in the right direction. Our session just started. We're going to cut $1 billion in taxes. Are they doing that in Texas? Just saying. We're going to cut $1 billion in taxes this year. We're going to give you some of your money back. Our state's on a roll. We have 20.3 million people living here. We're not bigger than Texas yet. We're on a roll, though. It's the only state that grew faster than we did last year in people, not in jobs. But 365,000 people moved here. We're going to cut $1 billion in taxes. We're going to make sure this is the place where you can get a job, get a great education, live in a safe community. We're going to do it here. We're also going to continue to work on economic development. We're going to take some of your dollars and invest it to get more companies to expand here, like USAA, get more corporate offices, regional offices, and other offices here. So it's a great opportunity to be here. Stuart, Yvette, everybody at USAA, thank you for your commitment to Florida.
Thank you, Governor. We appreciate your support, especially of the military. All right, so while this is our next speaker's first visit to Crosstown, he is certainly no stranger to Tampa. He's an Air Force veteran and a pilot who has served with USAA for nearly 18 years in a variety of roles. So ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to please have you help me welcome USAA CEO Stuart Parker.
Thank you, Yvette. I appreciate that. Thank you. The governor's wearing cowboy boots. I'm not. Go figure. I don't know how to. But Governor, thank you again for being part of this opening. You know, your support for USAA has really allowed us to expand and really grow in the state of Florida. It's just been a fantastic partnership. And Mayor, I just want to say again, thank you for your support in the Tampa area. You know, you're known for not only the support of the community, but also the military, and that means a lot for us here at USAA. And I agree with the governor. If you can help someone get a job, you can help them become more financially secure. And that's our mission, right? Facilitate the financial security of the men and women who serve in the military and their families. That's what USAA is all about, and that's what we are focusing on. And to do it, we've got to have great employees, and have great employees, you have to have a great space. And that's what we have here in Crosstown. And I'm so impressed with this building because it signifies our commitment to our employees who are the special sauce that make USAA so successful. Every time I come to Tampa, I just think about how much I miss it. I love Tampa. I love this area. Oh, thank you. The mayor for sure, right? As Yvette said, when I flew in the Air Force out of Charleston Air Force Base, I'm not kidding. We would always scheme and plan so that we could do our training missions down in Tampa, because if our airplane broke or if we had a chance to lay over, we wanted to do it in Tampa. That was the place everybody wanted to come to. And so it's great to be here. I feel at home. I grew up just a few hundred miles from here in southern Georgia. You know, Florida is like a second home to me. And this has got such a great history. Back in the early 40s, MacDill Air Force Base was established. It's been a major part of the United States Air Force ever since. It's where we know that we can serve our country, and MacDill has always been a key part of that. Over the last 5 years, USAA has gone from serving about 600,000 members in the state of Florida to almost 1 million. And that's something, almost 1 million members in the state of Florida. And Lieutenant Governor, I'll tell you, the reason we've been able to do that is that the state has really helped us so that we can charge the appropriate rates for our insurance, but be very competitive and help them make the wise choices. Many of you know we're talking to families about where and how you should build your house in the state of Florida so you can be safe whenever those hurricanes will occur. Some of you may remember 1992 when Hurricane Andrew came through and devastated many of our members in this state. USAA, we learned a lot from that, and we took those learnings and we applied them so that in 2004 and 2005, when the state of Florida had 6 hurricanes, we were better prepared, and we're even better prepared than that today. And it's given that advice, and it's helping our members understand how they can secure their families. We are prioritizing. We've got to make sure that we focus on our members. What you're going to hear over 2016 is that we're going to make sure that we get the best products and that they're highly competitive and that they make sense for our members. Today, many of our members don't know that we have the best checking account in America. On average, our members save over $450 a year if they have their checking account with us versus anybody else. We've got to get that word out. We've got to increase that awareness. You know we're working on the auto experience because we've got great financing, we've got great insurance, But more importantly, we've got to make sure that our members are buying and purchasing affordable and safe cars. We've got that information. And there's no other institution that is motivated to give that type of advice to their customers. USAA, we are motivated to make sure that our members are making those wise choices. Now, speaking of wise choices, I'm asking the employees here, have you done that financial readiness score tool? Can you show me your hand? Thank you. For those that are not USAA employees, it is a mini financial plan that you can do online in less than 15 minutes. It'll tell you comprehensively where you're doing well and where you can do better. And Yvette, I'm so proud of Tampa because the majority of our employees here have done that. We're going to continue to do that because we want our employees to feel well educated so that they can make informed decisions. But more importantly, I want to make sure that as employees, we can give great advice to our members, help them make those wise choices. Now, this building is part of employee empowerment. It's to help you feel like you're valued because you are. We want to make sure that you have a great place to work. We've grown almost 400 jobs, as you said, Yvette. More is coming. In fact, many of you know this secret that in San Antonio, Governor, in Texas, we're maxed out. We're going to be growing our jobs. We will be growing our jobs in the regional offices, and Tampa is just a huge part of that future growth for us. And as we grow, we want to make sure that we're paying attention to the needs of our employees. And it could be making sure that every workspace has the opportunity to either sit at your desk or stand at your desk. To make sure that you have a virtual desktop so that if you want to work here one day, maybe you can work somewhere else the next day. It's all about flexibility. It's making sure that you as employees can make the decisions on the spot for our members. So let's make sure that we make that happen. And I am so impressed with not only this facility, but the spirit and the morale that we have here in Tampa. So Yvette, I want to say thank you again. And what I'd like to do is, let's go ahead and cut this ribbon and get that next chapter started. Thank you very much. Sir, come on over. Okay, are you ready? Are you guys ready? Yeah. All right, let's cut it. Woo! All right. Yes. Thank you so much, Governor. I really appreciate you being here. What a pleasure.